Tomorrow is chasing new adventures and following them everywhere. Fly Emirates. Hello, tomorrow.
In local news tonight, the Divisional Secretary of Puttlam was attacked by a group of villagers this morning. The Divisional Secretary was attacked when he attempted to quell a demonstration staged by area residents at the Kalladia junction in Puttlam, calling on authorities to address the threat of wild elephant attacks. The demonstration was staged after a man was killed in a wild elephant attack in Maduragama, Puttlam.
A man from Palavia in Puttalam was killed by a wild elephant this morning in Maduragama, Kalladia while he was chopping wood. Area residents marched on the Kalladia junction in protest, carrying the body of the victim with them. Our reporter said that traffic on the Puttalam-Kurunegala road was obstructed as a result of the demonstration. When the Divisional Secretary of Puttalam, M. Malik, arrived at the location and attempted to quell the demonstrators, they had objected to it. Area residents say that steps were taken about 2 years ago to erect an electric fence in the Kalladia area to prevent elephants from the Thabboa Reserve from encroaching on villagers in the area. They charge that construction has now been abandoned and that the Divisional Secretary has promised them on a number of occasions that the electric fence will be completed. The Additional District Secretary of Puttalam also arrived at the scene of the protest to hold talks with the demonstrators. Our reporter says that the demonstrators failed to arrive at an agreement. The DIG of Police in the Northwestern Province Western Zone subsequently arrived at the location and removed the remains of the victim of the wild elephant attack. However, the demonstrators refused to disperse.
The JVP has voiced its objections over the appointment of a presidential commission to inquire into the mass grave found in Matale. Issuing a communique, the JVP says that a presidential commission has been appointed when a case pertaining to the mass grave is being heard at the magistrates' courts.
The JVP points out that the sudden appointment of a presidential commission to look into the mass grave in Matale is an attempt to divert attention to a different direction and undermine the legal process. The medical examination team that conducted tests into the mass grave in a report informed court that the bone fragments discovered in the mass grave belong to the time period from 1987 to 1989. The communique issued by the JVP says that a number of petitions have been filed at the courts by individuals from Matara who claim that the bone fragments belong to their relatives. It adds that the assistance provided by the Bar Association of Sri Lanka to the courts in this matter is an important factor. The communique adds that the appointment of a commission in this regard raises doubts, given that it has been done in the midst of legal process.